Who doesn't love dumb TV? I know I love it, and I know secretly all of you like it as well. Who doesn't like watching a cute mascot frantically running away from explosions on Japanese variety game shows? Who doesn't love watching reality TV shows like The Bachelorette, where guys do stupid things to try to impress the girl? The point of this is that these shows are entertaining. So why not make an entertaining show themed around waste, where we can change the perception of people so that they think fighting waste is fun, because it is. Introducing Trashy, where we make dumb TV about trash. There's a huge problem today where the average Australian household produces enough waste to fill a 3-bedroom house in a single year. There is a greater need than ever before to reduce the amount of waste the average household produces. But a large portion of Australians think that green products are lower in quality and more expensive, that they're too hip, high class, or even posh. So, we aim to change the perception of these people that there are green products out there that are actually high in quality, that are even better than existing products through our show, Trashy.
Okay, so we already know that there are green consumers out there who purchase minimal waste products, but these are a minority. And this minority are more likely to be highly educated, earn more, are older, and be female. So campaigns to promote sales of minimal waste products target this minority. But what about everyone else? What if we could target and convince the majority of consumers that buying minimal waste products are desirable and cool? So a great example of changing consumer behaviour on a large scale is the vegan movement. So while veganism used to be this random, obscure minority group, the plant-based food industry is now worth $40 billion US. Non-vegan food companies are falling over themselves to capitalise on this demand, all because vegans promoted their way of life to non-vegans. And we believe that we can do the same with minimal waste products through Trashy TV.
So, what is our show about? Or how about the Trashy Queen fashion show, where fabulous people wear fabulous clothes made from recycled textiles? Or how about a trash course made from rubbish accumulated in a regular household? Or even Trash Can, a Shark Tank-like segment where eco-friendly stars can pitch both great and terrible ideas. The show will have segments that are fun, entertaining, and even educational.
Educational, God forbid. Okay, so while we can all agree that that TV show would be absolutely awesome, we'd like to clarify how we think that TV show could then lead to reducing household consumer waste. So we feel that by engaging people through this entertainment who would not normally be interested in reducing household waste, that they would start to think about the problem and change their perceptions about using minimal waste products. That will then in turn increase consumer demand for those products, which will in turn encourage companies to change their product lines and price points to make those products more accessible to mainstream consumers, which will lead to a reduction in household consumer waste. So in line with that, we also know that we have to measure our success and how we know we're going to be successful. So these are the 4 key metrics we're going to measure. We're going to measure viewership, social media handles to see how many people are talking about eco-waste issues, minimal waste packaging products, and the sales of minimal waste products.
All right, in order to implement this rapidly in the short term, we're going to be using the support services available at UNSW to check whether this is actually a viable production. We've already contacted societies like Enactus and MediaSoc, which are encouraging us and they're going to provide us the resources to produce this high-quality production at a cheap cost. Also, there are platforms available to us, such as Blitz TV and UNSW TV, which have over 50,000 subscribers, which will enable us to actually reach the wider alumni community and test whether this is actually viable. Once we've built that short-term community, we want to expand this reach globally, right? In order to do this, we're going to use those global platforms that are available to us. Corporate partners, such as H&M, which are already engaging with these movements, and platforms like Netflix and YouTube to really expand our content and our reach. In terms of budget, to just quickly sum up the MVP, since we've already contacted these guys, they've already said that we can already limit these resources to only things like sound and actors, which we've like estimated to be around $1,000 to $2,000 in budget.
That was a really good pitch. Thank you very much. Who is your biggest competitor at the moment, do you think?
General entertainment. There's a lot of TV shows out there on Netflix, just on regular TV. So we'll be competing for viewership.
Okay.
Yeah. So we'll have to make something that's really, really engaging with the audience. But in line also with TV shows that are very regularly watched.
Mm-hmm. And how many subscribers are you expecting to hit in the next year?
I can answer that. So we've just looked at like previous case examples. We're hoping to hit, based on like viral videos, like 100,000 subscribers in about 3 to 4 years.
That was really good, because there's a lot of brands who have great products, but they don't know how to tell the story. So this will be really good. So the revenue model, how are we making millions of dollars again?
Okay, we've got our future revenues.
Yeah. So in terms of considering revenues and looking at other media companies that you like viewing their revenue models, a lot of it comes through licensing, and after you build the scale, looking at non-exclusive licensing with these platforms, such as Netflix and the TV shows like 7 TV, things like that. Also, viewership also generates revenue in terms of like things like YouTube, which is estimated to be, if we reach 100,000 viewers, which is about 26,000 per year. Hopefully, also with our partnerships with our cause, we're hoping to also get additional revenue and support. And finally, with patrons, which is like donations and things like that, through the community that we build on like things like Facebook groups and our website, we're hoping to improve revenue streams also in that direction.
Yeah, well, good. Excellent. Thank you very much.
Thank you.